All right, here we go, folks. Short track racing here tonight. That's right, we're crowning a champ here too. Spartan Sim Racing League. Limited late models. Woo! One's gonna be a good one. What we got? So now a little bit different than our normal format. You know, normally we would have a qualifying and have some heat. Have the 3-style race. Tonight it's just qualifying, and then we're going straight into the race. Qualifying sets the order. Not quite sure if they got the invert. Let me find out for y'all if they are going to do the little invert thingy. Let's see. But after that, we have a 100-lap feature. They will have a caution at lap 50. Be prepared for that. Let's see. No mention of the invert. Let's look at points. Points. Because that's been... wow. Awesome. Okay. This is as of... so far. Droner's out front. You know, and I got a feeling he's pretty much got it wrapped. Let's see what kind of bonus points or anything we get tonight. That's an untrapped car. It's a nice looking car. Philip out front. Hopefully this track you'll be able to pass some. We'll have to see how it goes. Nice car. Both car. Orman blinking a little bit, but he's on the track. Right now, Groner, the man up top, qualifying. Westwood, Healy, Huge, Henry. Now, Spartan Sim Racing League tomorrow night. Kicking off the truck series. That ought to be exciting. Like Norman's going to hang up on the 12th place spot. Five flags. A little bigger short track than we've been. So hopefully this place, I mean, most short tracks, we've talked about it. Yeah, unfortunately, one groove style tracks. You're going to have to do that bump and horn stuff. Qualifying comes to a close, folks. Here we go. Final time tonight here for the limited late models. Here for the Spartan Sim Racing League. We kick off trucks tomorrow night for these guys. That ought to be fun. No, cup. Excuse me, cup tomorrow. Retro Cup, that is. Pensacola, USA. Flags. I don't think this track's around anymore. think they need to update their billboard. Okay, little warm up. Let's see the sights and sounds. Right back in a few. All right, get your refreshments up. I was watching those two guys right there on pit road. I was just wondering the heck they talking about. Having a good little conversation going on. They're talking about Hopkins. Sitting right there beside his car. That'd be Ray Henry. Telling Henry needs to go fast. They invert the field? No, they ain't invert. The points wise, final total points right now is 591 to 534. That's the difference between Henry and Groner. Groner out front, obviously. Dave could catch here. He's 513 back from Henry. I'm not sure how the other tables work here, but it does say a total points. Yeah. I don't know the mathematical wise. I don't think Henry could catch him. With that penalty coming reversed, yeah, that kind of blew it out the water long term. let's say a good appeal, I guess. Would have been interesting to see if it would have stuck, because then it would have been, you know, interesting. And here we go. 100 laps of excitement. Woo! Look at this grid, final time here. We got Philip Groner going to be out front. Kyle Westwood there in second. Got Healy, he's starting third. Dave Fuse there in fourth. PB Henry up in fifth. David Duke starting sixth. We got Benjamin Stevenson there in seventh. Art Nick, he's going to be up in eighth. We got Ray Henry in ninth. Jordan Sellers there in 10th. Jaden Sanchez, he's up in 11th. Got Kevin Norman, he's 12th. Old Poncho, gonna start 14th. Poncho, all right. Oh my God, that punch on Poncho, all right. I'll leave him alone. So it will be interesting to see if we're able to pass here. That's going to be the key thing to watch here tonight. Can we pass? Obviously, this is a bigger short track than what we're normally used to seeing. We've raced on some pretty short tracks. South Boston, Myrtle Beach, you know, just a lot of short. But a tad bigger. Maybe a second group. Who knows? Pace cars pulling them around. Here we go. Already a crash. What in the world? What are they doing? They're wrecking on caution.
We're not going green. Not going green.
Like something happened to his wheel or something. They're going to extend out that caution. And we're not going to go green. I didn't think we would, because they were Henry and a couple other ones in the back there. Oh, already wild action here. Pace cars off. Final time. Here we go. Green flags in the air. Well, in the back right now, Groner out front. Henry's there with him. Big battles happening back here around 6th place spot. You got Stevens, Duke, side by side. Watch this for a second. See that outside lane can get anything going. I still hold to what I'm saying here is kind of a non-multi-groove track. Although you might be able to move somebody. Guy might get a little wiggly. You might be able to get up underneath him a little easier here. And he's able to get down the line. Groner's still up front. Look at Healy. Says, I'm on you. I got you, bumper. Woo. He does. He's right there on his back bumper. Groner right now out front. Healy's tearing up his back bumper. You got Westwood here with him. Do it, Duke. Duke's, man, coming through the field. Man, remember he was out the outside, lost a couple. Wow. Good passes right there. Got him up to third. This is a battle right here. And Dave's in trouble, but he's got PB Henry trying to come through the field. That's what I'm talking about. And probably get that guy to slide up the track. You'll be able to get right up underneath him and take that spot away, hopefully. Got a single file line right now. David's got that thing been kicking sideways. Actually, excuse me, that's not Dave. That's Stevens. No, that's Dave. Yeah, he's in trouble on the outside. Got it all kind of wicked loose. Comes the sun drop machine. Jaden. Good looking car, by the way. Stands out in the pack. Meanwhile, up front, we caught lap traffic. Leaders have. Healy's still on the tire tracks here, though. Broner. Duck. Been at, man. Talk to you in a while. I'm doing all right. Broner right now is out front. You got Healy right there holding up in second. Westwood, though, still caught behind some lap traffic. Duke, he's man on the move right now. PB. Duke's up 2. I mean, Norman is up 3. Back out blinking, though. Dave, unfortunately, falling off the pace a little bit here. Back in 4. Jaden up 4, though. That sun drop machine on the move. Looking strong. So the more green flag you get, the more the leaders are definitely going to be in lap traffic. You got to be very, very careful. Right now, Groner out front. Healy's there with him. Westwood. And Duke. Henry. Stevens. Old Jay. Oh, Jay got that thing sideways. Slapped the wall. Lapped it hard a little bit on the side. A little pancake. It won't hurt it too bad. Yeah, all right. Right now, I mean, Dave's the one that's really falling off the pace a little bit. Be careful. The high wide shot here. Show you. Groner's going what he's doing. He'll lap the field. Couple cars lapped down already. Blimpy Cam look like, hey, Blimpy. Everybody likes Blimpy. Blimpy. Put him happy words. You can't be mad, say Blimpy. Healy right now, though, gotta give credit. It's all over that back bumper. Right now, you got Groner still commanding this one with Healy right behind him. Westwood's there. Duke. Henry. Old PB. Trying to see what he can do. Hang on to some points here. Westwood. But it has been a good season so far for these guys. Start seeing a little separation between first and second. Now this is kind of the longest race they've been. Normally we'd already finished with race 1. We're a quarter of the way through this. Now they're going to have a competition caution lap 50, so halfway. They do have to pit Take tires. Take tires, I think. Put fuel in if you want. I don't know if they need it or not. I might put just a little bit of fuel, just to make sure. Pretty good race though so far. Westwood hanging on there to the third. That Duke, he's up to the fourth. Henry's there with him. Sliding around this track. Got Stevens there too. Right now, though, everybody just being patient. I ain't got time to sit back and relax. I was sitting at the fire pit, man. I hear you. Yo, nothing wrong with that, man. Relaxing, sit back and drink. Watch some good racing out here. But we're crowning the champ here tonight here, Spartan Sim Racing League. Limited late models. Now, we do have the Spartan Sim Racing League Retro Cup Series coming tomorrow night. So definitely tune in for that. That's going to be a fun one. Like Healy right now losing the pace here to Groner. I don't know how Groner does it. Week in and week out, he just dominates. On another level. Westwood closing in on lap traffic. Trying to get around it. Got Dukes back here. Henry. So far, so good. Stevens up to 6. Sanchez hanging on right here to 7. Dave's the one who's lost a few. Still hanging on here to 8 though. Good old Art Nick up to 9. Western Auto Machine. Sellers, unfortunately, first one lap down. In 10th, Ray Henry there in 11th, and then Norman in 12th. Lincoln. Norman finally decided to disconnect. But this man right here, doing what he needs to do. Flying high. Looking strong. Step away real quick, take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I wanted to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words, passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community, are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, that makes everything a lot better.
All right, here we go. We're back. Still that man right there, Philip Roner. Boy, he is just tearing this place up and looking to take a championship with him. What's up, Corey? Huh? What are you talking about? Yeah. Well, Healy still here, and Westwood's caught him. Oh, and then catches the wall. Big time. The Healy might have burned them tires up. Ouch. Yeah. This is the battle right here for second. Westwood's there. They're broke. Man. Yellow flag. Here we go. That's going to bring out the competition caution. Do anything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting to that point. I'm with you. All right, so 50 in, 50 to go. All right, see if they invert the field here. That is, got a competition caution. Caution. Lap 50. Here's to see what they're going to do. Are they going to invert the field here?
Hang on, we're not going green, not going green.
All right, they're back out. Like we're going to invert the top 6. What's up, Duck? And we're not going green. What they're doing is don't like spot in the background. Well, he's telling you what we're doing. It does look like they inverted the top 6. What put Roner right there in second. Healy's going to start her out front and see what happens. Well, go ahead. Now we're going to see, man, what Phillip, he actually can get around. Roner can get around him. All right, getting set. Line them up side by side. Going green. Woody woody. Lights off on pace car. Short track racing. Green flag. And Groner didn't go. What happened? Wow. Did he miss a shift?
Green, green, green. The yellow flag.
Oh, don't tell me they're going to let him redo that. Huh? No, no, no. Really? Now, he made a mistake on his own there. If I can watch on the green flag. Exactly what happened. Well, we're going to watch here on the green flag and see. There's the pace car. Oh, they were caught up to it, I think. We went back to the green flag here. See. Watch it one more time. Yeah, they were caught up to the pace car. Oh, I don't know. We're back live. I don't know what happened on that restart then. Crazy, but either way, it gave Phillip perfect opportunity, but he has to fall back in line behind Healy, and then, oh, that's like all season long. Nobody has put the back bumper to the Groner, but he definitely has, and I would think after a while you would see how aggressive he was. Why not do the same thing? I don't understand what these guys are doing. Because if I'm Healy at this point, boy, you better hope I don't get back to your bumper. I mean, yeah, that's wow. I mean, he basically pushed him out of the way. But, you know, there's a couple times I've seen this season, guys can do the same thing. They're opting not to. And I get it. You know, look, I want to race clean. I'm going to do this. But, hey, sometimes, man, on a short track. Now, meanwhile, old Duke's back here. He's tearing up Westbrook's back. You got Groner still out front. Ely there. Duke, PB. Good little racy track here so far. I like it. Watch this battle here, though, between Westwood and Duke. Looks like Duke's going to just drive her right up underneath. Take that thing away. Old Duke right now, flying high. Strong. Duke's looking good there in third. PB second in the points. Got Dave right there behind him, who's third in the points. You got PB second in the points right now. Done everything he can this season to try to get old Groner. It just seems like he's just walking away. He's on a different level. After just, I mean, pretty much pushing and shoving his way to the front. Ah, look at Duke, man. That dude, boy, he's got that thing all kind of sideways. Slide right up and get there, pancake the side of the wall. See Westwood, he's going to stick his nose on the inside, so that's going to be a good race between them two. Drag race to the line, give it to Duke that time round. Like we're 66 into this one. Got Duke, Westwood, both going to go door to door. Looks like, I mean, Duke's able to hang on to the top side pretty good. Got Westwood still fighting on that inside. He's eventually just going to get it. That's it. Well, Duke said I'm going to fire back. Swings it back down the inside. This is a solid race here for third. Like how they come out of that turn kind of sideways. They kind of slide side. Flipping sideways. Got Duke. Westwood right behind him. Okay. That's a solid race. Kind of do-si-do in here a little bit. One gets to position, the next one comes around. Westwood right now still battling. Oh! He got up into him. Crash, caution. Oh boy. Ow. Let's see what happened. Man, these two was pressing on each other. They gave each other pretty good room. I don't know what Westwood happened to him. kind of weird, man. I don't. One ain't gonna look like they got locked up from there. Just look like Westwood or just all of a sudden decided to go up the track. Unfortunate for Duke. Wow. Well, puts us under caution. Somebody's gonna opt to pit. Why not? Get your 4 tires of fuel. Get his last little run in. About 25 laps here. Give or take a few. What y'all think about the race so far? It's a good short track action. Short track. All right, I think Healy needs to he needs to do something here. Got to get the Groner. Don't be scared. Get there, knock him out. Don't knock him out, but get up there, bump him a little bit. Use the bump to him. Everybody needs a bump. What we got? Out front. Boy. Stevens. And we got some guys that stayed out. Dave, Stevens, Art. I normally would say bad move. Especially on the track. But we'll have to see. You don't spin the tires. Green flag. They get going. Owner's kind of stuck. Healy is going to have to get up there, man, and make some moves, though. Yeah. Groner's kind of caught behind traffic right here. If he tries to take it 3 wide or tries to just bump somebody. I don't know about 3 wide. This one cause a wreck. I mean, those guys on 4 tires, definitely a lot faster. Yeah. I say Healy's going to have to get up there and put the horn to him. Healy needs to. That's good. You can just still see, even with new tires, how hard it is to get around the guy. Man, this is what Healy doesn't need. Didn't battle him with the 17. Yeah, that allowed Phillip just to get going, but Dave's out front. We'll watch this battle back here still. Got old tires, new tires. Definitely a little sketchy. And here's the thing. Phillip might be a touch faster. Like the last lap, ran a 74 to 95. I don't know how he's much faster than me. It's just like on rails. But Dave right now, I don't know. Mike could hold him off. Be 20 laps to go. Groner's there. Now, if he can hold him up just a little bit, he might could get Healy back up there. And then if Scott gets back up on the back end here, Groner, yeah, that could be interesting. Dave does not want to give him that inside, though. Let's see if he goes up there and punches the owner of the league in the back, like he did to Healy. Yeah, he's gonna let him run that inside. I wouldn't let him that inside, man. See, I wouldn't have gave him that inside. Now, see that, even if he was faster, I'd have made him take that outside. Yeah. There would have been no way I would have let him take that inside that easy. So he made it easy for Groner, but not so easy for Healy. Got a car around. That Stevenson might be blinking back here too. I just think it's a matter of time, man, that Healy's just not going to be able to catch him. Groner here, he's going to put him in victory lane. Sanchez right there too, in fourth. We only got about 15 to go. Tell you what, take one quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And and even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, it makes everything a lot better.
All right, we're back. Here we go. Final laps here tonight. Concluding it up for the Spartan Sim Racing League here. Limited late model. Ben Groner out front pretty much all night long, dominating. He's only got a couple more laps to go. Healy's been right there with him. And Dave, well, he's feeling the pressure. Sun drop. Sanchez wants that third place. Able to get it yet. Got about 6 laps to do it. Dave right now holding on to the inside the best he can, but I think it's just a matter of time before those new tires, just spin right on by him. Gonna bring PB with him too. PB's just patient. Sanchez up to third. Still a battle for third, though, man. Henry can get around him. Got 3 to go with the man out front. Going to win this race if he keeps going, and a championship. Henry, though, fighting hard to try to get that third place spot. Got the preferred line inside. White flag one more time in here. Gonna watch this battle for third because Groner, he's out front gone. Sanchez not giving up on it, but he's only gonna have 2 more turns as Philip Groner put in victory lane. Looks like, man, Healy's gonna be second, but PB Henry gonna hang on to third. What a way to cap off the season here. Woo! Let's bring up old Scott. Bring up PB. Henry, join the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, man, what a way to cap off the season. And you got up out of third with hard fought. How's you feeling at this track?
I really liked it. I really did. I feel like this was one of the better tracks as far as consistency for me this year. I hate it was just, I don't know, I just kept wanting it to go on. I didn't really want it to end.
A good little race, man, out there tonight. But I tell you what, came home third, man, pushed it up there to the front. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll thank everybody over at Henry Boys, the family, my girlfriend. Can't thank them enough.
There you go. That's old PB Henry bringing it up here to third. Well, let's get this guy up here, Healy. Yeah, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
Well, you were up there, man, second most of the night. Gotta ask, and I know you were down there in the channel with them, but if a guy, man, pushes me out of the way like Groner did, why not go back and try it? Repay the favor.
It's just racing. I'm sure he didn't mean to. I mean, it was just hard racing between both of us, so we were it was crazy. Once we got tires at the end and we fell back a couple spots, we're like, oh, this is going to be interesting. But we were like, yeah, whenever we get a chance, we're just going to push the 3 wide to get up there. And that's what he did. He pushed his way through and, he bumped me up the track a little bit, stuff like that. And, yeah, it's crazy. It was a good race between him and me and everybody else in this race.
Yeah, it's a short track, like you said. I mean, it's one of the bigger short tracks that we go to here on the series. But, man, I tell you what a way it was to cap off the season. You got up out of the second, had a good night. Got anybody you want to thank?
Just friends, family, you for doing this amazing broadcast. Dave Huge for doing all these races and dealing with all these drivers and the fans that come out and support us. And, yeah, that's about it, my man.
Absolutely. Well, there you go, man. Second place, Scott Healy. Well, this guy here, he did it. Champ and winner. Philip, join the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what. You got it. Class of the field pretty much all night. You also got the championship locked up here. How's that make you feel, man, coming out of here?
Feels good. It was the best race of the season, too. So it's a good way to go out.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, go figure, one of the longest ones out. Like you said, it was really, really good race out there. Now, you feel any worriedness there on that last restarts?
Yeah, with the old tires, I didn't think I was ever going to have room to go middle or anywhere for that matter. I thought Scott was going to be able to pass me on the bottom, and I was going to be fighting to pass Scott the rest of the race. But thankfully, I found the middle and took off from there.
Absolutely. We'll tell you what, bringing home the championship for the season. here tonight. Also, man, bringing home the win. You got anybody you want to thank for an outstanding season?
Thank Dave for putting on the league and you for putting on the show.
There you go, Philip Groner, man, doing what he had to do tonight. Put it in victory lane and win the championship. Well, folks, that's going to conclude it here for the Spartan Sim Racing League. Limited late models, but we got Retro Cup coming up tomorrow night. Tune in. For myself and everyone, have a good night.